If you've been following Yankee news over the last week or so, you've probably heard rumors about this big move the Yankees are working on. A lot of reporters, such as Jack Curry, are talking about it. Michael Kay said it on air that the Yankees are working on a big move alongside getting Carlos Rodon. People mainly they're saying, yeah, the Yankees are getting Rodon, but we're hearing that they're also working on something really big. And that's caused a lot of fans to be speculating, what is this big move? Right? Like, we don't really know, because all that we know is that there's supposedly a big move being worked on, but we have no clue what players are in this big move. We got a kind of report saying it was Fernando Tatis Jr., and then that got shot down instantly. But I think I have a player who would be a massive move for the Yankees and could make a ton of sense. That's why I think they could be the big move. So let's get into this. Now, first, this move needs to be as big, if not bigger, than signing Rodon. That's what the reports are saying. So the type of move that we have to be speculating about needs to be at about that magnitude. So could it be a free agent signing? Free agency, normally a pretty easy way to improve your team. But there aren't really many great free agents left available. There's obviously Carlos Rodon, who the Yankees are rumored to, but people are saying that the big move is not even including Carlos Rodon, that he could also happen and this big move happens. So who are the other best free agents? Dansby Swanson and Carlos Correa are really the only big names left. I just don't see the Yankees going after any of them, or either of them. With Correa, they had a chance to sign him last offseason, but they didn't, so I don't think they're going to get him. And they trust their shortstop prospects. Like, both Swanson and Correa are going to require long-term deals, and in the odd chance that one of them does want a short-term deal, I don't think the Yankees are pursuing that. Otherwise, they would have signed Correa last offseason. So I don't think the big move is Dansby Swanson or Carlos Correa as the big guy. This doesn't make that much sense in my mind. The farm is loaded up with shortstop prospects, and if they wanted to get an elite shortstop, they should have done that last offseason. So that makes me think that it has to be a trade. So what are the areas of improvement for the Yankees? Left field, it's a little bit of a question mark there. Could always improve. Maybe catcher, but I personally don't think so. I mean, Jose Trevino is great back there. And if they wanted to have improved at catcher, they should have traded for Shane Murphy when he was available, but that's too late. So I don't think improving at catching is one of their priorities. Maybe shortstop, but again, I kind of just stated the reasons why I don't think the Yankees are going to get a shortstop. They trust their prospects there. Starting pitching, that's only if they don't get Rodon, and the reports are saying that this big move will happen even if he is signed. Third base? Third base. I think that's the main position here. I mean, Josh Donaldson stinks. He can't hit. He's getting older. And if the Yankees want to be serious about having a championship caliber team, he cannot be on the postseason roster. And this leads me to believe that the big move could be a trade for Rafael Devers. So, quick little bit about Rafael Devers. He is currently on the Boston Red Sox. He is a 25-year-old third baseman. He bats lefty, and he is very good at hitting the baseball very far. This season, in 141 games, he hit 295, my bad, 295 with a 358 on base percentage, 521 slugging for an OPS of 879. That's really good. Back-to-back All-Star, he was an All-Star in back-to-back seasons, won a Silver Slugger in 2021. He put up 4.9 WAR this season. He is just a great hitter. He's disciplined. He only struck out 114 times in 141 games. He has power. hit 27 home runs this season, and the year prior he hit 38, hits for a high average. I mean, he's just this really, really good hitter and a really fantastic player. He's definitely an improvement from Josh Donaldson. That's not obvious after reading those stats. And he's a free agent after next season. The Red Sox have been trying to extend him, but the reports are that they're all very far apart on what Devers wants and what the Red Sox are offering. So don't be shocked if they ship them. If the Red Sox ship him, because they're not going to be able to contend next year. It's not their year. They know that. But if you trade him, you can get a lot of prospects for him. And as I said, it doesn't look as if they're able to extend him. So why not trade him before the season starts? Obviously, Yankees-Red Sox trade, it's unrealistic there. I mean, it's the Yankees-Red Sox. But this would be a very big move here. And it makes a ton of sense for the Yankees. It makes a crazy amount. Left-handed bat who is a really good hitter. That's amazing to begin with. He's a free agent after next season. So 1 year of team control with the Yankees. And that gives them a ton of options. You can either re-sign him or let him walk. And it really works out well with how the Yankees farm is looking. You know, if a lot of the Yankees' main prospects are shortstops. And yeah, you would need to trade some of them to get Devers. But even after trading for him, you're still likely going to hold on to Oswald Peraza and Anthony Volpe. So let's say you trade for him, and in 2023, Peraza and Volpe, they're not doing well. They aren't what we thought they were going to be. Well, then after the season ends, they hopefully win a World Series, and Devers is now a free agent, you have the option to re-sign him. And it's a lot easier because he's now played with New York for a year, and because the Yankees will hopefully trade for him before the season starts, they can give him a qualifying offer, which will make it a little bit easier for them to sign him, so it gives them a little bit of a boost in free agency. Let's say Volpe and Peraza are doing great. They're everything that we think they can be. Well, you just let Rafael Devers walk. Give him a qualifying offer, you get a draft pick next year, and you're set. Because then you could have your infield in 2024 as Peraza at shortstop, Volpe at second, LeMahieu at third. That works out really well there. So the logistics of getting Devers work well. If he will be great this season, and then both of the 2-star prospects are ready. You hopefully, if they're doing bad, you can extend him. If they're doing good, you can let him walk. And yeah, this is a crazy trade. And it's probably not going to happen just because that's the way this stuff works out. Yankees Red Sox trade, probably not realistic. But I think it could be this big move. No one's talking about this. So I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Is this the Yankees' big move? Are the Yankees going to shock the world and trade for Rafael Devers?